Now the next terminology are outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, accrued income, unearned income, depreciation and appreciation. So I'm going to explain these six terminology. So one by one, first one is outstanding expenses. What is outstanding expenses? Outstanding expenses means the services is availed by the business but amount is not yet paid. It is due. Services is availed by the business, by the firm, by the company, but the amount of that services is not yet paid by the firm. For instance, the employee has served the firm or served the company, but the salary of the employee is not yet paid. Suppose the employee has given his services for the month of January, February and March 2020. The employee has given his services to the enterprise, to the firm, to the company, to the business in the month of January, February, March 2020, but the salary of these 3 months is not yet paid by the company. For instance, salary of January is 50,000, salary of February is 50 and salary of March is 60. So total 1,60,000 is salary is not given to the employee. However, the employee has given his services in these 3 months, but the employee at the end of the financial year on 31st March, at the end of the financial year 31st March 2020, the company or the firm or the business has not given the salary to those employees. So that expenses is called outstanding expenses. It is called outstanding salary. Outstanding salary. Outstanding salary. It may be outstanding rent. In the same way, outstanding rent. Rent. What is outstanding rent? Outstanding rent means the business has availed or used the building, but the rent of that building is not yet paid. The business has taken one building on rental basis. But the rent of this building for the month of March 2020 is not yet paid, and we are going to close the account on 31st March. From 1st April, our financial is 1st April 2019 to 31st March 2020. This is our financial year, and financial year is going to close, and rent for the month of March 2020 is not paid by the company to the landlord. Then this rent will be called as outstanding rent. It's an expense of the business, but it is due, not yet paid. This is the revenue expense of the business, but this expenses, as it is not paid, so it is called outstanding rent. Similarly, outstanding interest, outstanding wages. So The services has been availed, services is availed, but the amount of that services is not paid by the company, not paid by the firm till the last day of the financial year. That expenses is revenue expenses, but this is due not yet paid. That's why that expenses are also called outstanding expenses. These outstanding expenses are the current liability. These are current liability. Means company or the firm is liable to pay these expenses, this amount within 12 months. These are current liabilities. Okay. These are current liabilities. Next is your prepaid expenses. Next terminology is prepaid. Prepaid expenses. It is also called expenses paid in advance. Paid in advance. Expenses paid in advance. When the amount is paid in advance, that expenses are called prepaid expenses. When any revenue expenses which is paid in advance, services is not availed, services is not availed, but the amount is paid in advance. Suppose the salary of the employee, suppose salary of Mr. X, Mr. X is one of the employee, his salary is paid by the company for the month of April, May and June 2020. Our financial year, current financial year is 1st April, which start from 1st April 2019 and is going and will be closed on 31st March 2020. This is our financial year, consists of 12 months. So for this financial year, the salary which is given to Mr. X, who is the employee, for the month of April, May and June. This is for the next financial year. This amount which is paid, salary which is paid to X for the month of April, May and June, which is related to the next financial year, that expenses is called prepaid expenses. This will be called prepaid salary, prepaid salary, salary paid in advance for 3 months. Suppose the salary of Mr. X is 40,000 per month. So 3 months salary, it means 1,20,000 is paid in advance to Mr. X. However, Mr. X has not served the organization or the firm or company for these 3 months. This is for the next financial year. But the salary of these 3 months is given by the company, given by the firm in advance to that employee, is called prepaid salary. Prepaid salary. Similarly, prepaid rent. Prepaid rent. If the rent is paid in advance to the landlord. Suppose rent of 2 months is paid in advance. Rent of 2 months is paid in advance. 1 month rent is, suppose 1 month rent is 4,000 per month is the rent, and 2 months rent is paid in advance. So this 8,000 is your prepaid rent. Prepaid rent. These prepaid expenses comes under current assets. Current assets. Comes under current assets. Prepaid expenses. Services is not availed, but the amount is paid by the company, by the business in advance. whereas the salary is concerned to the employee, whereas the rent is concerned to the landlord in advance. The services is not availed, but the amount is paid in advance to the employee, to the landlord. So it is called prepaid expenses. These are current assets. Prepaid expenses are called comes under current assets. They are the assets because the company or business has already paid the amount. So services of that amount which is already paid will be availed by the business in the years to come in the next financial year. So this is the assets for the firm point of view. This is an assets for the firm point of view, and it's a current asset.